Can you just sit me in this room for hours, bro? What the
A Miami hairdresser found himself in the hot seat after he was arrested for allegedly sending graphic messages and photos to a 15-year-old girl.
She knew the hair appointment wasn't today and that you don't pick up clients. So that's why she assumed the worst between you guys.
And this interrogation video shows his real-time reaction as investigators lay out the damning and disturbing evidence. We're going to make sure you see the biggest moments as this case gets closer and closer to trial. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law&Crime. I'm Jesse Weber. So, a hairstylist, formerly known for taking care of high-end clients in Miami and New York City, has gained a very different reputation over the last 9 months. I'm talking about Ryan Pearl. He was arrested last summer for allegedly soliciting one of his teenage clients for sex out in Florida. Now, we have gotten our hands on Pearl's interrogation after his arrest, and I will always say that this evidence, this video evidence is so critical in a criminal case for a jury to see this, because the way somebody responds, this point in time, how they say certain things, it can be very, very revealing, particularly if a defendant takes the stand later on, right, and has to explain how they said or what they said in an interrogation. And again, these are allegations. He's innocent until proven guilty. Now, before we even dig into that, I want to give you a little bit of background on how we got here, gives you some context. So according to an arrest affidavit that was filed with the court, the alleged victim is a 15-year-old female, a client of Pearl's, who met him when he first styled her hair at age 13. NBC Miami reports that Pearl worked out on Olin Salon in Miami. Now, after getting a report about inappropriate behavior between the alleged victim and Pearl, authorities claim they were able to use the teen's social media accounts to trick him into a meetup. And within hours of that catastrophic alleged decision, Pearl would find himself locked inside a cold interrogation room for hours, called to account for his alleged actions. The arrest report reads, quote, on Saturday, July 26, 2025, the victim's mother responded to the police department to report inappropriate conversation between her 15-year-old daughter and the defendant via social media platforms. The witness was interviewed and explained to detectives while she was home on Sunday at approximately 20:42 hours, she received 2 Apple Wallet notifications. The notifications were for 2 separate transaction deposits from a phone number sent directly to her daughter's account. She then asked her daughter who sent the money, and her daughter told her it was from the hairstylist. Now, that affidavit also includes really disturbing graphic messages allegedly sent by Pearl to the teen on Snapchat, apparently asking her for nude photos, questioning her about sexual experiences, offering her money and gifts. And we'll get more into the specifics of those messages in just a moment, and again, how maybe compelling of evidence they could be. But the girl's mother spoke anonymously with NBC Miami. Obviously, she doesn't want to identify herself because then the public would know who her daughter is, right? So again, the girl's mother spoke anonymously with NBC Miami after Pearl's arrest, saying, I was upset. I was sick in my stomach. I was so disappointed, how could this happen to my daughter? But I know it happens every day. What is a 37-year-old man doing asking a 15-year-old girl, what size of shoe are you? I want to make you happy. You're pretty. Let's keep this between you and me. As soon as I saw that, I knew his intention was to take advantage of my daughter. You go back to the court documents. So Pearl allegedly convinced this girl to meet up with him. But little did he know, by this point, he was talking to an undercover officer. So between the messages and Pearl allegedly showing up to a location thinking a 15-year-old would be there, investigators knew they had enough to arrest and charge him. From the affidavit, it reads, on Wednesday, July 30th, 2025, during an undercover operation, the defendant drove to the incident location provided by the undercover detective with the intent to pick up the victim to engage in sexual activities. The defendant further purchased electronic cigarettes, commonly known as vapes, for the victim's personal use. At approximately 18:45 hours, the defendant arrived at the incident location driving a 2021 light blue Mercedes-Benz S580. Records check revealed the vehicle is registered to the defendant, so another way to identify him. A felony stop was conducted on the vehicle by the City of Miami Tactical Robbery Unit. The defendant was identified as the driver and sole occupant of the vehicle, meaning he wasn't dropping anybody else off. He was given verbal commands to exit the vehicle and was taken into custody. Now, we confirmed Pearl was charged with use of a computer to seduce, solicit, or lure a child to engage in sexual conduct, traveling to meet a minor for the purpose of sexual contact, 2 counts of electronic transmission of material that's harmful to minors, and contributing to the delinquency of a child. And also, he was apparently charged with possession of cocaine after there was a search of his car, but according to the Miami-Dade County Court docket, that charge appears to have been dropped. So, before Pearl was carted off to jail on July 30th, he was left to stew over how much trouble he might be inside of that interview room. Let's go now to the videotape.
Sir?
Yes.
Hi.
Hi,
You need the
how are
bathroom, water, anything?
Some water.
Water? And bathroom? I know you yelled. I couldn't hear what you said.
I'm just like...
Frustrated?
What
I know.
Yeah, is
I
someone
know.
coming in anytime soon, or is there a
Can
timeline?
we get him water? What's your first and last name?
Ryan Pearl.
Ryan Pearl, Mr. Pearl, can we get him water?
What?
Yeah,
Please,
yeah.
thank you.
I got to share some exciting news with you. For the first time, we are giving you full access to the evidence. Uncover the private phone calls, the crime scene photos, and the raw interrogations that broke infamous cases wide open.
I'm Dan Abrams, and I want to show you something you can't find anywhere else. On Law&Crime Plus, our case files give you exclusive access to the evidence vaults of today's most infamous cases and breaking true crime stories. Actual crime scene photos, surveillance footage, court testimony, the cases everyone's talking about with the depth no one else provides. The facts are here, the files are open. The conclusions, those are yours to make. Download Law&Crime Plus and stream the full case files now.
So if you want to go beyond the headlines and unlock the evidence and reach your own verdict, check out our case files on Law&Crime Plus now. And you can tell that there may have been some sort of struggle between Pearl and the tactical officers who arrested him. His white t-shirt appears to be in a lot of rough shape there. It's torn around the collar. And the detective comes in, introduces herself, and basically drops the bomb that someone has accused him of sending inappropriate messages to a 15-year-old.
So, Mr. Pearl, I'm Detective Ferrer, okay?
How are you?
Hi. I know, not as good as you are right now. Okay, I know what's going on. It's frustrating, intimidating, but there is a lady that came to the police station just shortly before we met with you, and she made some allegations against you, something that involved her daughter.
Okay.
So it's just allegations what we have right now.
Okay.
So, yes, they are serious because it's a minor and you're an adult, okay? I always offer the person an opportunity to explain themselves. If you have a story to tell me, if you don't, that's fine. Then I just have to take a little bit longer, continue my investigation, and then I make a determination what's going to happen tonight, okay? So it's all up to you. If you want to talk to me today, or if you don't want to talk to me, it's your right, okay?
Who is that person?
I can't talk to you until I read you your rights.
Okay.
Okay? Usually what I do first, I just get basic information, first, last name, date of birth, any contact, phone number if I could reach you.
Sure.
Up to you if you want to give me a home address or not. I can search you up anyways. Just basic stuff. And then fair game, then you could ask me anything you want. Okay? Yeah,
So,
that's fair?
Yes.
Let me get your water first.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so
Bathroom?
much. No, I'm okay at the
You're
moment.
okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay, I'll be right back, okay?
Thank you.
So then again, Pearl was left to seemingly ponder just how much trouble he could be in, but then the detective's back. And I want you to pay attention to how she speaks with Pearl, okay? Because she builds up kind of this rapport with him, chatting about things that they have in common, including that they both come from immigrant families, both lived in New Jersey for a time. This is very strategic. This is a way to bring those defenses down, get somebody to be comfortable, maybe as a way for them to admit something, be more open. Take a look.
Where do you work or what do you do for a living?
I'm a hairdresser.
You're a hairdresser?
Yeah.
You have your own business?
Just independent. I was,
Yeah?
about to
Okay.
start mine, actually.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good for you. And how many years have you been doing hair? Like,
Well, I dropped out of high school when I was 15.
here in Miami?
No.
No? New Jersey?
New Jersey, yeah.
Mm.
When I was 15, so I'm...
What happened?
Over 20. My mom was... story, but my mom was very sick, had cancer 3 times. She couldn't work.
Mm.
I could go to school. I couldn't
Sorry to
really...
hear that.
Yeah, no, it's okay. There wasn't much money, so I had to... She was staying in school or making money
Yeah.
for her. We were on, like, food stamps and shit, so it's like...
So was I.
We
Your
just-
car is safe, okay?
Yeah.
Just want to let you know. So now, I have to ask
Fixed
you.
my wallet and stuff. It's all in there, too. I just want...
Oh, I think the officer has it here. There's some stuff of yours
Yeah?
outside, yeah. I have to ask you, don't get offended, okay?
Yeah.
Are you under the influences of any drugs or alcohol right now? I know, I can see it, but I have to ask you.
Under the
So no
Dasani.
drugs? This is Dasani water? Okay. Is it good? You like cold water? Hot?
Dasani's a
Fine.
tough one, but...
Yeah, what do you drink? Yes? Why?
Micropuff.
Sorry, you should have told me. What's Miami Police Department? I don't think I have many selections.
I appreciate anything, thank you. I'm just messing with you.
No bathroom yet?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Thank you.
So I have to say I treated you well and I gave you water, okay?
Yeah.
I don't have food, but I'm also hungry.
No, you're good.
Okay, so, yes, you're absolutely right. They detained you, okay? There are some allegations that someone made against you.
Just a question, though. For the detaining, was it necessary to pull guns out on me?
It's a safety process. I'm sorry. It's our departmental orders. If they're going to detain someone in a vehicle, we don't know if you have any weapons. But that's a question you're more than welcome. Who's she?
Whatever that vehicle was, crashed into my car. So
We take care of all of that. Don't worry about that. After that, you can sit down with my supervisor and we'll handle all that, okay?
okay.
We don't just damage things just because and leave you like that. Don't worry about that. I know it's a nice car. It's a beautiful car.
Thank you very much.
Okay, now they finally get down to what we're talking about here, why Pearl is there. But first, he has to decide whether he's going to speak with her.
In order for me to ask you any questions, you have to agree to talk to me. Then after we start talking, I tell you the allegations, and then you can ask me any questions you want.
Sure.
I don't like lying. I'm going to tell you the truth right now because I will tell you later on that I did tell you the truth. And I just want to know what's going on, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not here to lie to you either. So yes, if there is a crime and we do talk about it and anything that the mom told me today, you agree to or you tell me yes, that's exactly what happens, then I have to review everything that transpired between you guys, and then I will let you know what's going to happen after that, okay?
So am I staying here tonight?
I can't tell you that right now until we pass this, because I need to know what you're going to say to me, okay? Remember, one person has a story, and the other person has another story.
Right.
This is the sexual battery unit, so we do have always adults, men and women, that come here and say something. It doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to believe everything unless there's something else to that, okay?
Right.
So again, it's all up to you. I'm not here to lie to you, to convince you to talk to me. You can talk to me, say, yes, detective, I want to talk to you, or no, detective, I don't want to talk to you today, and then I walk out, and then I gather everything, I talk to my supervisor, and then I make a decision, okay? Do you understand?
Just want to go home.
I want to go home too. You know how long I've been here? Since 5 in the morning. Okay. Do you wear glasses or anything? If I give you the form, can you read it out loud for me?
Sure.
Okay, and then at the end, it's question 1 and question 2, and then we'll see what we do, okay? I'll start from the top, and you need to read it out loud for me, okay? I need to make sure that you understand.
You want me to read it out loud?
Yes, please.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you can say will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before you ask any questions. You have the right to have an attorney with you during the questioning. If you cannot afford to hire an attorney, one will be appointed to you to represent before any questioning.
You stuck somewhere?
If you wish, sorry.
It's okay.
You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer or make any statements.
And then this one, say it's yes or no. You
You understand that each of these rights I have explained to you.
do you? Do you understand everything you
I
read?
do, yes.
Okay.
So if I'd like to have a lawyer here?
So if you do have a lawyer, we can, within a reasonable amount of time, yes, I can reach out and have them come. Within a reasonable amount of time, so that means that they could be available in the next hour. And can't keep you here for so many hours either, just like that. So, within a reasonable time. We are in downtown Miami.
Yeah, I don't have one, but
You don't?
offhand I would have to make calls.
Okay. It's up to you. You don't have to talk to me. If you want to talk to me, you can. If you don't want to talk to me, I'm not going to trick you with any questions.
No, I
It's
understand
just
that.
I wanted to tell you what the allegations are, and then you could tell me what's going on. It's up to you.
Okay. But, so you're saying that I couldn't have a lawyer here? They would have to be here at a certain time, and I would have to...
If you have a lawyer that you want me to contact, like let's say, John Paul,
Right.
I don't know, I'm just giving you a name.
No, I understand.
Then I could just look him up and call him, or I could bring you my work phone and you can call him.
Right.
And then it's up to John Paul if he's going to respond and be here with you. And then
Yeah,
if he says no, then it's up to you if you want to talk to me today or no.
So what do you mean if I want to talk to you today? If I don't want to talk to you today, then what happens?
Sir, I have questions to ask.
No,
you,
I'm
okay?
just
you-
exercising.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just questions I need to ask you.
I understand that.
I can't just come and tell you, hey, they told me all of this. Are you
No.
going to talk to me, yes or no? I already
I
told you there are
understand.
some serious allegations that a young lady reported in reference to her daughter.
Okay.
Something transpired today. They had an argument, and that's where they ended up coming over here, and that's where we are. Okay?
Okay.
And that's why
Sure, you
they
could
gave me
ask
your name, and then
Okay.
that's what happened.
Okay, you can ask me.
Huh?
You could ask me.
Then you got to give me permission
sorry.
here. It's okay. So it's yes or no, and then you sign, and then I sign. And that's a yes, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you check it? Thank you.
Yeah.
Witness. And just so we put the time and date. 7:30, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mr. Pearl. So, this young mom came in today. Her name is Miss. Do you know who she is? And that's at the end. Spelled different. Yes, she's 44 years old. She does have a daughter, okay? And apparently today they had an argument because the daughter was coming to meet with you, and the mom didn't approve of that. So I don't know if you guys had any plans to hang out. If she did mention to me that you guys have a hair appointment this week, I think, coming up. So the mom was, what she told me that she knew the hair appointment wasn't today, and that you don't pick up clients. So that's why she assumed the worst between you guys. And that's how everything started. Her daughter's name is... Are you familiar with her?
Yeah, I know who.
Okay, so how
Did I meet her?
Yes, how do you know her?
I guess it's her father's girlfriend's.
I never met a father. I don't know.
Yeah.
So
her
it's the her father's
girlfriend's.
Girlfriend or girlfriend?
Sorry, yeah, girlfriend.
Girlfriend. Okay.
Yeah.
They would be what, Miss?
No.
No.
No,
Somebody else. Do you remember who that person is?
Her name is. She was a client of mine, and
Okay.
then she introduced me to. Yeah.
And who's a child or an adult?
Adult.
Okay. Oh, that's right. 'Cause she's the girlfriend.
Of the
I don't
of
know
the father.
I don't know much of the family.
Yeah.
Like.
No, I understand.
Girlfriend of father. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like her stepmom.
Right.
So she introduced you to a.
Right.
And then she became your client.
Yes, and then
Okay.
recently.
When was the first time you had her as
Over
your
a year
client?
ago, maybe.
Okay, over a year ago. Okay.
Yeah.
So over in approximately 1 year, she's been your client how many times?
Maybe 2 or 3 times.
Okay.
I
So
don't-
if
yeah,
you
I
see a
don't-
picture of her, you would identify her.
Yes.
You would know who she is. And okay, so hair. What is it that you do? Like you cut hair?
I do
you
hair
style? You
hair color, style, yeah.
hair coloring, hair cutting, and hairstyles.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
haircut, but I do hair color and styling, yeah.
Okay. And the mom said that she did drop her off one time. So you remember the mom or no?
Yes. She actually made an appointment with me.
Okay, when are you supposed to have her?
I don't remember when it
No?
was, but my assistant took the appointment.
Okay, so that's what's going on. So
Okay. Yeah.
What's going on with her? How do you communicate with her? What were the plans today? Why? Because she was crying, so I really, it was hard for me to communicate with her. So what happened between you today?
Well, let's just start from the other day, the last time I saw her when the mom came in.
Okay. Right, because they mentioned that you did her hair recently, right?
Right, so I did her hair recently. She reached out to me saying, like, she had her hair messed up in Dubai and she wanted me to fix it.
Okay, so she did her hair in Dubai and was upset.
Now I have to be clear about something. For the next 25 minutes, the audio on that interrogation video that was provided to us by police is muted. It's not unusual. It's a way to protect an investigation or a victim, particularly when you're talking about someone this young. But we do see Pearl making, various hand motions, sometimes rubbing his eyes, pulling his torn t-shirt, kind of up to cover his face. And we maybe have a pretty good idea of what they're talking about during that time, because you go to the arrest affidavit as well as local reporting, and according to NBC Miami, Pearl allegedly admitted to buying a vape for this girl and asking her to be his girlfriend. He also allegedly admitted to sending her nude photos of himself and traveling to meet her. And Pearl was also likely confronted with some of the incredibly alleged graphic messages he sent to this girl whose social media accounts at this point were being monitored by an undercover officer. Purported messages like, "You're mad, cool, and fun to talk to. Just didn't know you cared that I said because I'm older. It's not that easy to get pregnant like that. Maybe you'll send me more selfies now? Okay, I'll bring you money too, babe, so you have money to do stuff with your friends." And according to Miami police, Pearl had allegedly sent a photo of himself wearing swimming trunks and then multiple images of his genitals. Quote, "I am very shy, please don't. Do you care that I'm 15? No, sorry, I'm just new to this, please don't get mad." Pearl also reportedly sent a message that he was 28 years old when he was really 37. When the interrogation audio resumes, the detective's demeanor has changed, okay? She's no longer friendly, she's no longer accommodating. You can hear what could be described as annoyance with him in her voice.
I have to do my job too.
But calling them would do what for me?
I'm just saying, so they could be aware that you're getting arrested and they could help you when you're over there. I'm giving you that.
How could they help me?
Listen, I'm just
curious.
asking you if you want me to call someone. That's it. You're asking me questions I don't know the answer to.
No,
I don't know.
I'm not
I don't work for the jail, honey. I don't know.
I know, but I'm just.
And I've never been arrested, so I don't know.
I know.
I don't know. I'm being honest. I don't know. Usually, what I do is that if I'm getting arrested and I tell my brother, hey, be ready. I'm gonna call you from jail, or hey, detective, get a phone number from my phone. I don't know my friend's number, and I could do that for you, but that's it. Like, I can't make arrangements for you. That's not, we don't offer that, okay? Do you need bathroom break? The faster I get out of here and do the paperwork, the faster all of this goes through. Yeah. Okay, and I want you to see a judge in the morning. Okay?
So I'm going to be there overnight?
Yeah, probably like a few hours. It's early hours, okay? It's a few hours. Okay?
A few hours? It's 7 o'clock.
No, it's not. It's almost 10 or 11.
Right now?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Do you need a bathroom break?
Please.
If you need more water, let me know.
If I need to call a friend, but what about if he doesn't answer?
We could leave a message, and then I could have him call me. No? No family member, anybody? Think, and I'm going to come back and then tell me, detective, I know an email or name, okay? Again, I'm just offering, okay?
Thank you.
Because then when you get to the jail, you don't have a number to call because I have your phone. Okay?
Thanks.
Now another officer comes to take Pearl to the bathroom, and there is yet another opportunity for him to talk about his New York, New Jersey roots.
You need to be handcuffed to the front. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. From New York?
I am.
What part of New York?
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn? What part of Brooklyn?
Bay Beach.
Ah. From Queens, Jamaica.
So he's uncuffed when he gets back to the interview room, and this is where he sits and sits and sits, and at times he makes comments out loud about his detention.
How can you just sit me in the room for hours, bro? What the f, bro? Freezing.
So after about 3 hours, Pearl is there when an officer finally returns to take him to jail.
All right, do me a favor, stand up for me for a second. They're on the way to try to get you a blanket or something.
Thank you so much.
I know. Can you try to stand up? I don't know if that's how it is. Just yeah. Right. This is just for our record, okay? Just put your hands on and look straight ahead, okay? All right. Do you have any questions about where you're going to the jail?
Yeah, she was saying maybe I could try to contact someone.
Not from here, right? When you get to the jail, you're allowed to make as many calls as you want.
Yeah, but if I don't have the number, can I get a number?
Where do you want to get the number out of?
My phone.
Okay. Which one?
The black phone.
The black phone?
Please.
Okay. Give me a second, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, now after his arrest on July 30th, Pearl was charged with those sex offenses that I mentioned before. He was held until a bond hearing the next day, and this is where he appeared before Judge Mindy Glazer.
Sir, can you afford to hire an attorney?
I'm not sure how much an attorney would cost.
Do you own your home?
No, I don't.
All right.
I don't believe he qualifies.
Okay, you don't qualify. You have, do you have the financial means to hire an attorney?
It would be hard because I work on commission based. So
Do you have any savings?
Not much, no.
All right, I'll appoint the public defender's office for you for purposes of this first appearance hearing, subject to financial verification. So
Thank
I need
you.
a moment to review the arrest affidavit for probable cause.
Yeah.
All right, I had a chance to review the arrest affidavit. So Ms. Baez, do you want to say anything?
Yes, Your Honor. Based on the four corners of the A form, the state would be requesting an extremely elevated bond. This is a concern that we are having with regards to the defendant, both for the safety of the victim in this case. This is someone he has known since she was 13 years old. She is now 15, so he's at least known her for 2 years, knows her travels, knows her whereabouts. So we are concerned for the safety of the community, specifically the victim. We would be requesting an elevated bond in the amount of $500,000. With a GPS total lockdown component. Your Honor, the state is also concerned that this defendant is in fact a flight risk. As Your Honor mentioned before, he is originally from New Jersey, and it appears he has clients all over the United States. So it's our concern, based on the information that we have, that he does travel to do the hair and the hairstylist for, I guess, A-list celebrities. So it's our concern that he has the means to travel outside of the state of Florida, and
He's going to travel to cut hair.
Yes, Your Honor, in place.
Style hair. So how is that a danger to the community?
Well, considering that his clients can range from apparently 13-year-olds to whatever age, we are concerned that the same way that he was engaging in sending photos of his penis to this 13 or 15-year-old girl and attempting to pay her for sex, or attempting to gift her items and also ask for sex, we are concerned that he may have other clients that are underage that unfortunately may be subjected to the same kind of behavior by this defendant.
I understand. Okay, thank you. Ms. Corey, did you want to say anything?
Judge, Mr. Pearl has no objection to only having adult clients. That's not an issue for him, Judge.
So the judge lowered Pearl's bond to $25,000, which apparently he posted. As part of his release, he's not allowed to have any contact with the alleged victim. According to the Miami-Dade County Court docket, Pearl could be back in court as soon as April 1st. We will see what role this interrogation video may play at an upcoming trial. That's all we have for you right now here on Sidebar, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. And as always, please subscribe on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts. You can also check us out on NBC's Peacock as well. If you want to follow me, X, Instagram, my News Nation show, Jesse Weber Live, Monday through Friday at 11 p.m. Eastern. I'll see you next time, everybody.